Some news just coming in. Amrawati MP Navneet Rana is to be discharged shortly. Amrawati MLA Ravi Rana has attacked the Shiv Sena MP Raut. Ravi Rana says Sanjay Raut is Chavani Chap. Rana says we are determined to fight after bail. Rana was admitted, remember, to Lilawati Hospital.
मला असं वाटते संजय राऊत हे चवन्नी छाप आहे आणि चवन्नी छाप संजय राऊतनी सकाळीपासून संध्याकाळपर्यंत ते जे बकबक करतात आणि कोर्टावरही ते ताशेरे उमटवतात याला संजय राऊतला कोणी अधिकार दिला हा की आमदार रवी राणाला आणि खासदार नवनीत राणाला 20 फूट गड्ड्यामध्ये गाळू त्या ठिकाणी त्यांच्या मशानामध्ये गौऱ्या पाठवल्या आम्ही जर अशा प्रकारचं कृत्य करणारा एक संजय राऊत राज्यसभाचा सदस्य आहे चवन्नी छापसारख्या गोष्टी करतो मला असं वाटतं त्याच्यावर गुन्हा त्यांच्यावर गुन्हा दाखल झाला पाहिजे याच्यासाठी खासदारांनी तक्रार केली पण महाराष्ट्रामध्ये त्यांच्या विरोधात गुन्हा दाखल होत नाही शिवसैनिकांनी आमच्या घरावर हमला केला तरी त्यांच्यावर महाराष्ट्रामध्ये गुन्हा दाखल होत नाही
PANKAJ Upadhyay is getting us more details on that story. PANKAJ, the Ranas are keeping at it after the bail. They want to continue to keep the heat on essentially with this war of words that is coming from Ravi Rana, the independent MLA.
Yes, Neha. After the politics and controversy over Hanuman Chalisa, it seems that the politics and the war of words between the Rana couple and the state government is bound to continue. Just this morning, a few minutes back, Ravi Rana, who's inside the Lilawati Hospital now, has attacked not just the state government but also the chief minister. He's gone on to the extent of saying that the couple will now visit New Delhi and meet Home Minister Amit Shah, where they will apprise the Home Minister of whatever has happened in the past couple of weeks. In a very scathing attack on the Chief Minister of the state, Ravi Rana, the independent MLA, has said that the Chief Minister of Maharashtra is not available to the Member of Parliament. He does not visit the various constituencies and he is not accessible at all. He also maintained that false charges were leveled against them and they are going to keep their fight on. Now, let me apprise you what's happening latest on ground zero. We are right outside the Lilawati Hospital in Mumbai. Navneet Rana is going to be discharged in a few moments, but I see there's going to be a lot of activity because at least 15 to 20 women that you see on the camera screen right now are in fact the supporters of Navneet Rana. They've got their puja thali in their hands and they say when Navneet Rana is going to come down, they are going to perform an aarti. On the other hand, just outside the hospital, there are some more women who've gathered who are not willing or not ready to identify themselves right now, but certain section says that they could be from a political party and they could raise sloganeering here as well. So in a few moments from now, when Navneet Rana comes down and she is discharged, there could be some action outside the Lilawati Hospital. Her MLA husband Ravi Rana has said that today is the day when she's going to be discharged anytime after 11 a.m. Remember on Thursday, immediately after her release from the Bhaikala jail, she was admitted here at the Lilawati Hospital. Then her lawyers had said that she's got complaints of high BP, she's got backache and she's got body ache as well. And remember, before that, even when she was lodged in the Bhaikala jail, she had said that she needs a CT scan and that the jail authorities were not allowing her to visit the state-run JJ hospital and had even gone on to the extent of saying that if her condition deteriorates, then the state government will be responsible for it. Remember, yesterday in a big development, former Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis, who had been backing the Rana couple, visited Navneet Rana here yesterday. Before that, senior BJP leader Kirit Somaiya had also visited Navneet Rana here. In fact, Kirit Somaiya had gone on to the extent of saying that she had heard stories from Navneet Rana and he had been shocked to hear the treatment that had been meted out to the independent MP from Amravati. Politics apart, on ground zero, we've been told that in a few moments, Navneet Rana is going to be discharged. She's going to come down. Her MLA husband, Ravi Rana, is here as well. And it is so interesting to see that many supporters have already gathered at the very entrance of this very hospital. This is the Lilawati Hospital in the suburban area of Bandipora in Mumbai. And these visuals that you see on your screen of your women are in fact the supporters of Navneet Rana who've come all the way from their constituency, Amravati. They've got their puja thalis in their hands and they say once Navneet Rana comes down, they are going to perform a big aarti, and this is the way they are going to welcome her. So there's no end to politics. As I said, after the controversy over Hanuman Chalisa, there's going to be no end to politics, and the war of words between the Rana couple and the state government are likely to continue.
Well, absolutely. The war of words will continue, but there are bail conditions which can't be violated, Pankaj. They have to continue being in the state of Maharashtra. They can't be traveling. And also, they're not allowed to speak to the press. But we saw a clear violation of that as far as Ravi Rana's statement regarding Sanjay Raut is concerned. Also, all of this has become really personal, isn't it?
Absolutely. As far as the court is concerned, the court has given very specifics, and the court has said that if at all the guidelines that have been issued of bail release, of the bail, if they are not followed, then the bail could be again cancelled as well. And the very first pointer is that they cannot talk of the very issue. They cannot talk about the very controversy as such. And at the same time, the court has said they cannot talk to the media on this very issue. And additionally, if for further investigation they are required, then they are expected to be present before the police within 24 hours. Of course, a prior notice would be given to them, either directly to them or through their lawyers as well. But while on one hand many felt that the Rana couple would not address the media, they will not talk to the media people, but the opposite has really happened. In fact, Ravi Rana, the independent MLA, has seemed to be very, very aggressive and furious as well. Just this morning when he had a word with us, he said that their fight is going to continue, and the reason that he gave, the justification he gives is that the charges that were leveled against them were all wrong. He says they had committed no wrong. In fact, he remarked on the state chief minister as well, and Shiv Sena chief spokesperson Sanjay Raut as well. And of course, a very aggressive body language and derogatory language as well. And he has in fact said that he is going to go to Delhi and apprise the Home Minister Amit Shah of all the developments. But while having said that, it's very interesting to see how the leader of opposition, Devendra Fadnavis, had visited Navneet Rana here, and that after the visit of senior BJP leader Kirit Somaiya. So it clearly seems, as the opposition has also been saying, as the state government in fact has also been saying, that the Rana couple had the backing of the BJP and that they had created a law and order situation. Interestingly, just the other day when we asked the Maharashtra Home Minister Dinesh Walse Patil on what BJP had said, Home Minister said that in fact the couple should be apologizing to the state for they had created a law and order situation. So no end to politics here. Sneha.
Well, absolutely. The couple creating a law and order situation, that was the contention of the Mumbai police essentially. Sedition charges were slapped against the Rana couple, independent MLA from Amrawati, Ravi Rana, and his wife, MP from Amrawati, Navneet Kaur Rana. Pankaj, questions will obviously be raised about the supporters essentially, given that the Shiv Sena has been saying that these people, the Rana couple essentially, are just proxy essentially for the BJP. It's the BJP which wants to ensure that Maharashtra continues to remain tense, Maharashtra continues to remain disturbed, and that's the reason why these people are being put forward.
Oh yes, absolutely. As I said, there is no end to politics, and what the state government is maintaining is that the Bharatiya Janata Party has in fact, I see some action here. The supporters who had gone inside the hospitals are now coming out. It's going to be interesting to see what they have to say. Madam, thoda baat kariye, madam. Now these are the supporters or not, madam? मैडम, अस्पताल में पूजा की थाली क्या कर रही है? मैडम, मैम प्लीज इधर आइए ना, थोड़ा बताइए प्लीज। मैडम के स्वागत की मैम, दिस इज इंडिया टुडे, प्लीज थोड़ा आइए ना इधर। मैडम प्लीज करने के लिए आए हैं और मैडम मैम प्लीज हेल्प अस अंडरस्टैंड। जो महिला समर्थन, हेलो मैम प्लीज थोड़ा इधर आइए ना। मैम थाली का क्या काम है अस्पताल में, ये तो बताइए जरा। Are you supporting Navneet Rana?
Okay, we'll go back to Pankaj for more on that story as the drama is playing out outside the hospital, the Lilawati Hospital in Mumbai. Navneet Rana is all set to be discharged from the hospital. We have more news coming in.